They have released the dog. I'm Lil Rick the gamer, do it 100% gamer, bro. No one else working hard, I would do it for the gamer show. Can't contain my flow. I need to play a game for sure. Maybe RTSS, RPG, or maybe even MMO.
Howdy everybody. We're back for another Lucid Adventure Idol RPG video. And today we want to talk about the shop and what you should spend your gems on. And what you, most importantly, shouldn't spend your gems on. So, if you're new here, you got to make sure you hit that like and subscribe because I'm posting content frequently and you should not miss if you want to see what is to come. Let's move this. So let's go ahead and jump into our shop. Where's our shop located? Not in here. All right, we just click on the gem thing at the top here. Bam, now we're in the shop. Okay. So there's various things that you can purchase if you are a pay-to-play player, or you just casually spend or whatever like that. We're not talking about any of that in today's video. Unfortunately, I am not in a financial state where I can buy things in the game myself. So I really haven't looked over any of the packs to know what is your best bang for your buck. So sorry for you guys, but for you F2P guys and for you pay-to-play guys as well. Some of the things that you probably want to look at. So let's start off first by saying most of what you're spending your gems on is characters early on. So you're not going to be putting a lot of money into, or a lot of your gems into the things here. And there's only a few things that you can buy with your gems. Your weapon selection here, the things in the God's Blessing. But most importantly, we're going to start here with the ad shop. I know you don't like ads, I don't like ads, but they help support the company. So for them to make this game better for all of us, we should support them by watching these ads. And at the same time, they give us some nice goodies. And then you have intervals in time of when it's available again, so you can get these things here. So you should be doing every single one of these as frequently as you can spam them. It's free. It's free. You just watch a 30-second ad. Sometimes they throw in like a 3 to 5 minute ad in there somewhat, but for the most part, you're watching a 30-second ad and you're getting free goods because you're going to need them, especially these holy waters that get you not like legendary. Yeah, you can get legendary gear or even better. You want to be able to do that because you're going to need all of the resources that come in here to purchase other things in the game, mostly the weapons, because that's your biggest part of the gacha system in this game. So let's go here to the weapon shop. Now this is the one that I completely don't recommend you buy any of the stuff in here. I did kind of like bought some of these like cheaper ones early on just to see how it was, but and then it tells you how many you get because you need a number of them to level them up, because you're gonna have to level up a lot of weapons. I've talked about that in the previous video, or one of the previous videos, just talking about powering up your weapons and how important they are. We're going to do more about weapons in the future, but for now we're going to stick to what we got going on here with your characters and the weapons and stuff. So you can like choose a character. Now I haven't purchased anything to see if there is any good value that you could get out of buying one of the boxes, because they're not super expensive, but from what it looks like is like chance, an opportunity to possibly get something. You're gonna get like all this stuff and then some from just playing the game. The more you play, the more you grind, the more you return, come back and grind some more, the more you're going to get. So as you clear levels, you're getting gear. That's just plain and simple. More of the pay to win aspect of the game, but we don't want to do any of that. Or you can buy a costume pack here. That's actually pretty cool. Didn't know that, but then I believe this stuff you get from your arena points, but we're not talking about that stuff right now in this video, so that is unimportant. So none of this stuff here. Now the best place to spend your gems is going to be here in the God's Blessing section. Now, here you do have, a few things where you can watch ads. The watch ad for the gold is actually pretty solid. That can be useful. And I mean, watch ad, you get gold. I mean, that helps you with your plussing in the battle. So I mean, you can't go wrong there. You don't really have to spend gems for that, and just kind of let it just gradually do its thing anyway. Sometimes I purchase the 3 times, but I think this is more of a pay to play aspect to like purchase 3 times. I mean, if you actually got money, you can buy the packs where you can have 1 day, 30 day, all of that stuff. I actually think from what I was looking over, that stuff is actually good for more of the pay to play aspect. But I mean, watch an ad, get 2 times for 15 minutes isn't bad. Every so often, if I'm acquiring a lot of gems, I might personally bag a 3 times. I don't exactly recommend if you want to be one of those. I don't exactly recommend if you want to be one of those people that's going to min-max on your gems. The 2 times is probably better for you, but it doesn't hurt every so often to spend 200 gems for 3 times. Just don't spam it like crazy because you're going to need your gems. Okay, moving over. We have the team upgrade power up. I don't recommend this. You can do the watch ad one, but I don't recommend this because it only lasts until you return. So it says here, resets upon return. So do not buy this. No, not at all. You can watch the ad for the team power up. That is great. That is great. You get more of a power up from it anyway, but don't buy this. Waste of time. Now this one, where you say purchasable in 5 days, the Hoenns and character auto power up. Now this is the number one. It costs about 1,500 of your gems. Trust me, you're gonna make plenty more than 1,500 easily. The moment you buy this, you're going to progress so fast that 1,500 is going to be back and then some. You're probably going to double, if not triple, the amount you're going to get back by doing this. Now, what this will allow you to do, and I'm going to go back for this one, is you see my characters, they're all capped out right now, but you see the auto above their heads. Now, what it's going to do is going to just start leveling up Ho-Hoen until it can max out. Then it's going to start to just pumping them into your characters one by one. You see it just kind of like auto jumped here just a second as it goes up. So it's just gonna like pump levels into them one by one until they pretty much cap out, and the amount of gold you get per the amount of time and everything slows down, even the seconds and all of that. But we're going to talk more about that as well in a later video because there's a lot of content for this game. There is so much content for this game, it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go back in here, but that is like my number one thing you should buy. I don't know why when I make these videos I always gotta clear my throat. I know I got a respiratory issue, and I have my water with me, but it seems like when I'm talking I'm getting excited. Things just happen, and I guess we just gotta keep on going. We're not gonna worry about it. All right, so now that we got this going on, we're gonna move on down the wire. Some of this stuff I don't think I even looked at, like this spattle mark. Say required to reserve return. You can set the return reservation point. Oh, okay. So this actually would be good because instead of starting at stage 1, you can return at a later stage. Like if I were to leave out now, let's check it. See, I got a reserve. All right, after we warp. All right, come on, Choco BB. Good character, by the way. Really good character. Should invest. We could reserve return. Set target stage, so we can like literally just go all the way that high. So I don't know what stage we are at. We're just gonna choose. We're gonna choose just under 1,000. How about that? Because we're not at 1,000 yet. We're just gonna go like. Can we go under 1,000? We can't go under 1,000. All right, so we're just gonna go around here. This is good. So we're gonna claim our 2 times ESP because I always do that because it's like, yeah. So I reserve. We'll return to stage. Okay, so let's exit out, get what we get, and let's see if it actually does that for us. Because I haven't tried this out, so it'd be a good time to show us. Show you guys, what we're doing. So we're gonna just go back in. Is it special service? Oh, no, that's not it. Alright, so let's just enter and let's see if it does it for us. Nope, it put us back at 1. Alright, so I'm gonna have to look more into that and figure that out. Really doesn't matter though. But yeah, take that. So once I learn more about that, I will go back and explain that in a later video. As for now, we're not going to worry about that. You see, it didn't do exactly what I thought it was going to do. So, don't buy this. Don't buy this. They can discover special service. Special service. The NPC will fight instead. Oh, so this probably only happens in Battle Force or something like that. I'm not sure. I think I saw somebody talk about that before, but I'm not quite sure about this either. Available every 16 hours. So that was that other stuff in the special service. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that stuff, and so I can come out with, you know, some more solid content for that as well. But you're not spending gems on that, so that doesn't matter right now. Now you see I'm up to level 6 here. Now you have some permanent buffs you get from spending gems, and they start relatively cheap. I think like they start like at 100 or so, and then they just progressively go up like 50 at a time. So the more of the EXP you get, the better, because that means you're able to progress your team more, and you're able to get further through the levels more, which is a good thing. You want to be able to get through the levels, right? Right, exactly. So this is probably one of the number ones for the permanent buffs that you should be investing into. Increased movement speed is good. I haven't put anything into that one yet. This will be better for the amount of time it takes for you to clear a floor. If your team can move faster, then it's better. But you gotta remember, you're going to be putting most of your gems into buying characters and possibly costumes, and we're going to talk more about that too as well in another video. So you don't want to put a lot of gems here in the shop, but you do kind of want to spread a little bit. I went to the weekend and monster to make them a little bit weak in comparison to the team, so it can be easier for us, but I don't think this one is quite important. Now, this decreased Hohen's gold acquisition time is imperatively important. Like, you need probably everything you can to decrease the acquisition time, because the more gold you can get for from the Hohen's, the better it is, and the more your team is going to be able to progress through each fight. Because like when we start up, Hohen is going to power everybody up, and we pretty much max out at whatever Hohen max out at. So if we can get Hohen faster, if we can get Hohen be able to take our pluses higher, that's going to be better. That's going to be better for our team overall, making him a very important, if not the most important character that you have to invest in. So this is a good investment here. Increase madness time. Now for your madness, these little bars up here is like certain characters got special abilities where if you press it, it gives them the madness, and they get whatever little boost that gives. I don't know too much about it. I have to like read the characters, read it over, and you know, figure that out a little bit more, because we're going into this game practically blind. So we don't know a lot of things here, but we're going to figure them out, and we're going to come up with the content to best help you guys out here in the community that's looking to be helped. All right. The Gold Goblin, it's cool. It gets you a little bit of gems after the first few times you use it, and then some gold as you keep going, but not really important. Wouldn't bother. Wouldn't waste my time. The holy witch upgrade. This holy water, which looks like a bottle of bleach, hilarious. I don't think this is important, because remember in the ad shop you can get 2 of these free every 4 hours. So when you get the little boxes that you can purify, and where is this? They'll probably be not in here. I forgot where it's located. They'll be in here. Okay, so when you get these like little legendary boxes, you can use the holy water to purify them, which can give you a treasure or 100% guarantee you a legendary weapon, which is great, and it's gonna be needed. So every few hours, and you can do that. No point of upgrading that. I mean, you get the discover room, but yeah, that's probably something maybe later on down the line once you pretty much got your team set up. So that'd be more of a late game thing. Once we get there, we will explain that and we will talk about that if it is actually something good to invest in later on. But early on, not important. Effective missions, not important early on. And contamination service device. Box discovered. Okay, so this is for the boxes that we purify. Just like I said before, none of this stuff is important right here. The off-screen online battle speed. Now this is actually pretty good because this is the rate that they're going to be able to progress while you're AFK, when you're not by your device or you just got it just off and you're doing other things. This is going to be still pretty good here because if you're more attentive to it, you'll be able to come back, progress, go AFK for a while, and just let them do their thing for whatever X amount of hours if you're not actively playing all the time. So this is actually a good one to invest in. Not critically important, see, because I only got like 2 levels in it, but is pretty decent. The ones I say you need to invest in the most is the acquisition time and the experience, because those are the 2 most important attributes that you have for your progression going forward in the game. And as well as making sure you get the 7-day purchase, because that's going to make it a world easier for you. The only problem is you can't turn it off. Hopefully in an update come to us, give you an option to be able to just like click on a button and you can turn the auto off if you want to manually do it, especially once you cap out, because maybe you don't want to level things up. Maybe you just want to let it sit and actually get that 1 level into Hohoen so you can get to that next tier. But that is all I have for today. I hope this has been beneficial and you have enjoyed and you learned some stuff about the shop and where and how you should spend your gems when purchasing in the shop. And if you did, make sure you smash that like. If you don't like the video, there is another button for that, as well as subscribe if you're new here. Turn those post notifications on and I will see you in the next one. This is your host, GamerDude 2088, and I'm out. Deuces.